So you now are convinced that you want to participate in an exchange program, and you probably have searched for the different opportunities available for you and have selected a few that you really want to participate in. Okay, what's next? This video is a follow-up to the last videos. I will be telling you the most important tips to maximize your chances. What you should do, what are the steps you should follow, what's the path you should take in order for you to get accepted in your lifetime experience. Okay, let's begin. 1. Do a lot of research. This is the most important thing. Do all the research you could on the opportunity you want to participate in. Start by the website where you found the opportunity. Next, go to the official website of the opportunity along with the social media accounts of this exchange program. Look first for the most important information, like why is the program made, what's the goal of the program, how long does it take, where does it take place, what are the deadlines. But most importantly, check the eligibility. Make sure that you are allowed to participate in this program in the first place. Next, go and look for the social media accounts, videos, blogs that are talking about the opportunity. I'm sure that there are a lot of alumni of every opportunity where they are talking about their experience, the thing which you'll find most useful while applying. Before applying, you have to answer this question: what does a perfect applicant look like? In other words, what are the skills, experiences, and goals I have to have in order for I to maximize my chances? Once you have answered this question, move on to the next phase. 2. Preparation. The phase is so useful but only possible if you have plenty of time before the application. That's why this time of the year is the best time to start preparing for the opportunities you're applying for. So after knowing what are the most important requirements and you feel like you're missing some of them, you've got to work on gaining that knowledge and that experience. For example, if you're missing some volunteering experiences, go ahead and enroll in the available organizations and associations that are in your local community. If you are missing academic knowledge, enroll in online courses and gain that knowledge. If you feel like your English isn't good enough, go ahead and work on that. Watch films, series, read books, wherever you can in order for you to improve your language. And if academic excellence is a must, work hard and concentrate on your school grades in order for you to be accepted. So to wrap this phase up, it's about identifying your weaknesses and working on turning them into strengths. 3. Writing the application. Now that the application is open, how should you proceed? You have to apply, but you don't know how to start. Okay, so first you have to take all the time you can. Start writing it down as soon as the application is open. A good application is a long and tired process. It won't be just about talking about yourself, it will be writing yourself, it will be writing who you want to be, it will be writing your goals and dreams, as such as these goals and dreams are aligned perfectly with the program goals, and as such as you show how important the skills that the program is offering are important for your success and for your career. Make sure that you do all the effort in writing in correct English. Get your application reviewed by a friend to correct its English and its structure. And if possible, get your application reviewed by any alumni of that opportunity to advise you what to include and what to not include in your application. Review and ameliorate your application continuously during the application period. 4. Recommendation letters and other paperwork. A lot of the opportunities out there require some papers like proofs of enrollment, passport, transcripts, etc. Make sure that you prepare them as soon as you can and don't procrastinate on applying just because there are a lot of papers to be prepared. No matter how long it takes to prepare them, it's all worth it. Give yourself a chance to maybe participate in your lifetime experience. You'll also need to submit a few recommendation letters for the application. I only advise you to ask for them a while before the application deadline. Choose different types of supervisors, like for example, academic teachers, internship supervisors, volunteering supervisors, and make sure that they have good enough English or they are willing to write in their native language and they are willing to let you translate it into English. But the most important advice on choosing your supervisors is to choose supervisors that really know you. You don't need someone who's recommending you just because he's known in his field. No, you have to choose someone who actually knows you and knows your most important skills. 5. Persistence is the key. Yes, believe me, it isn't about how well you apply, it's about how many times you reapply and how you learn from your mistakes after failures. I have to emphasize enough on this. You probably won't be accepted from your first application. You're applying amongst hundreds, if not thousands, of other applicants. If you don't try over and over again and accept that the fact that you haven't been accepted doesn't mean that you actually aren't good enough. It simply means that there are some other people who prepared more for their applications and that they have more outstanding achievements maybe. I'm gonna end with this. I always say it, applying itself is a great opportunity to make a point and know who you are. Who do you want to be? What do you have right now and what's missing from you to achieve your biggest dreams and careers? And an exchange program isn't an end in itself, but it simply is a motivation and a small prize for a greater good, which is achieving your dreams. With that, I tell you, we're done for this video. Prepare well, work hard, believe in yourself and persevere. Alright, see you next time.